Hi, I'm Summer. Welcome to today's practice. This is yoga for stress relief. We all need it. The practice of yoga and conscious breathing is now scientifically backed that this is a wonderful tool to have in your kit to help you let go of stress. Commonly, when stressed, we're in the past or we're reaching to the future. So, this practice grounds us in the moment. So, let's begin. Take a comfortable seat. Sit nice and tall. Close your eyes just for a moment and welcome a couple rounds of breath in and out through your nose and slow yourself down. Breathe in and feel the temperature of the air. Breathe out and notice the shift of the temperature of the breath. The cool air enters the stream on the inhale. And the air is warmed as you exhale from the heat and the life force of the body. As you're breathing, think of someone you know who you want to send some extra care, extra energy to. We know also that metta, or loving kindness, this bringing a pause in your day, thinking of someone else, sending them your compassion, your heart energy, has also proven to help us as humans feel we're needed. We're part of the stream of human connection that is needed for our mutual well-being. Opening your heart to them, feeling your breath flowing, as if you could send your love, your well wishes for them to be peaceful, to be healthy, to be safe, to know joy, to know peace. And you wish the same for yourself now. 2 more breaths, blessing yourself with the same that you wish for another. Bathing yourself in the light of kindness, compassion, friendliness. You can open up your eyes when you're ready. We're going to stand up and shake it out. So stand with your feet a little wider than hip distance. Let your arms just dangle and begin to shake your hands. Feel your wrists, really floppy hands. Let it come up to your elbows, your shoulders. Start to let your head rock around, circle it side to side with your head turning gently. And then let all that come to a moment of stillness. Put a slight bend in your knees and begin to swish and twist side to side. Now allow your arms to catch that breeze, and maybe even your arms wrap around you, front and back, as you sway, building some momentum here. I want you to remember what it was like when you were young, a child just playing. There's no right or wrong here. You're just free to move like a deer knows how, after being scared, to shake off the tremors. We're doing the same here in the body. One more, side to side, from one side to the other, and start to slow it down until you find a place of stillness. Inhaling, sweep the arms wide and up. Exhaling, arms come downward with palms facing down, nice and gentle. Again, inhale, flip the palms up, look up to where your wall and ceiling meet, or treetops if you're outside. And exhale, the arms come down with a little bit of muscular resistance. Now take the arms wide. Step your feet wide so your ankles come underneath your wrists. And then taking your time, you'll bow forward halfway down, wide wings. Try to tip forward, turning your seat up so you're lengthening out of the pelvis, not rounding from your back. Press into the ground, rise up. If you want to add on a little spicier, bring your palms in front, more like a V as you tip halfway down. Reach the arms away from you. Once you're there, get longer. Inhale up, arms overhead to the V. Big starburst. And now a little spicier, arms more shoulder distance. Tip forward and hover, building some strength in the back chain of the body. Now place your right fingertips down under the nose, and if you need to, slip a prop underneath. Left arm to the sky as you twist. Take a few breaths here. Either look to your left or upward towards the top thumb. See if you can stack your shoulders. Bring your right shoulder forward more into the twist. Feel the feet heavy on the ground, evenly weighted from left foot to right foot. On your exhale, thread your left arm under the right and reach for your lower right shin. Keeping the right hand on the floor, bend the right elbow, make a little peekaboo window, twist and look up. As you pull your shin in with your left hand, you have the option with your hand that's on the floor, start to walk it at an angle, diagonal angle, straightening the right arm more and more over to your left. Deep breath. Press your inner thighs back like someone's pulling your hips back. Looking straight down, release the twist there. Take your arms wide. Slow and steady ground down to rise up. Reach all the way up or to the V. Exhale, tip forward. Reach out and pause halfway. Stack your hips over your ankles more rather than leaning your hips back. Bring your left fingertips down this time under the nose, right arm to the sky. As you look to the right, twist more from the back of your body, as if the back of the body initiates the twisting motion. Maybe look up. No strain. Just wide stance, twisting, deep rhythmic breath here to start to open the body from the inside out. On your next out breath, thread the right arm under your left, reaching for your lower leg, and twist. Use the hand against the leg to pull and leverage the twist. Stay or start to crawl your left arm, straight arm, over at an angle to the right as you rotate and look up to the sky. All of these cues are just possibilities. Do what you can, of course. Here you're finding some semblance of a wide forward fold twist. That's what's most important. Take another breath. Gazing down, release the hands back to the floor or props. Turn your heels in, toes out, not all the way, but angling in a bit there, and sway side to side. Here we're getting in our hips, our inner thighs, also strengthening our legs to support this pose. And now bring your hands to your thighs here, keeping really strong straight arms now. Twist, look over your right shoulder, allow your left shoulder to come forward. Use your hands to press your inner thighs back. Staying here, breathing here, scoop the tailbone a little bit more into the front plane of the body. Try to ungrip your toes, ungrip your jaw. Go the other way, come through center, exhale, twist left. Again, twisting from the back side of your body around. Pressing your inner thighs back, scooping the tailbone into the front plane. Coming back to center. Press down to slowly stand up so you can parallel your feet and step all the way in. Finding Tadasana mountain pose for a moment. Bend the knees, bounce up and down now. Let your arms just dangle so your shoulders kind of have a little up and down, and keep that going. Heels are up and down. Twist a little side to side. Let your head bob. Get in all the joint spaces here with, as if you're on a trampoline, you're getting your lymphatic system to activate, to flow. Slow it all down, finding a place of stillness here. Come to the top of your sticky mat. Take your feet outer hip distance apart. Inhale, slowly sweep the arms up. Exhale, trace the hands down the middle as you fold. As you fold, bring the fingertips to the floor or props and crawl the hands farther out in front. You can see I'm tented up on the fingertips here. Put a slight bend in the knees now and unclench the toes, creating traction. Pull back through your spine, even though your hands are trying to crawl forward. Breathe into that seam of effort and ease, of tension, of new growth. Starting to find yourself right here. Again, the mind has a tendency to reach to the past and ruminate or really jump to the future and stress with fear. So one of the best gifts our practice does is anchors us into what's actually right here. Let all these sensations put the pin in the map for you. Your mind, your body, your whole experience is in one place right now. Very nice. Slide the hands under the shoulders, halfway lift. And then put a little bend in the knees. Step the right leg back to lunge. Lower the knee back and downward. Come into lizard. So your hands can walk to the inside of the front leg and you could stay there with straight arms. You could also come lower, angling your arms a bit to help you, or challenge it by bringing your arms more parallel and straight to the front of the mat. Press into the ground. And in today's variation, I want you to bow your head, round your back, and push your hips towards the back of the sticky mat here as you stay rounded, chin to chest. Breathe here. Feel your head and neck releasing more and more. Top of the head pointing down. The head is like heavy, ripe mango on the tree. Very good. Inhale, rise. Step forward. Right foot, then left foot back. Second side. Knee back and downward. Hands to the inside of your right foot. You can heel toe it over if you need. Remember, you could stay with straight arms or come low. Press into the ground here. Next variation today, round chin to chest and move your hips back. That gets into a little different spot, warms up the hamstrings, helps open up the hips. And as you round your spine, you're getting into some of the sticky, energetic, and connective tissue areas that get blocked in the back of the torso, the neck, the head. See if you can soften as if from behind your eyes. Soften the way you look through your eyes, as if there's a warm golden glow. Rising up, coming back to lunge, step back to downward facing dog. Take your feet as wide as the mat. You can line up your pinky toe to the outer edge of the mat and ground your heels. Do still keep a dog pose. So don't walk in so close that your back rounds. You want to keep ability to push your hips up and back and lengthen your spine here. And if your heels don't come all the way down, that's of course okay. Press into your hands to drive the hips farther up and back. Imagine you're making a footprint in sand on the beach. Press the right foot more, then the left foot more. Both feet evenly down. Come forward into plank pose, and you want to step your feet back so they're more classical 2 fist distance apart. Shoulders over the wrists here. Lift the back of the head here. This is a whole body experience. One more breath. Try not to drop the head or the hips. And then you can lower straight down or bring your knees down. And exhale, look forward as you lower your chest. Once you're down, Sphinx pose, elbows under the shoulders, forearms down. Press and pull. Create a little traction there. Keeping your legs holding steady, press into the hands if that feels good. Straighten up through your arms, elbows off the ground, as if you're pulling your hands to your body. Exhale, lower your elbows, gather them in as they come down. Cross your left forearm so it's parallel to the front of your sticky mat. Bend your right leg inward so your heel aims to the outer hip for half frog, Ardha Bekasana. And this is a powerful one. Opening up your quadricep muscles here really helps you let go of tension in the whole of the body. These muscles are large, they're strong, so when there's tightness here, it's going to affect the whole system of the body. Breathe. If lifting your chest is too much, here's a variation. You could rest your head low. Stretch your leg bones back. Try not to let your knees push apart. You're keeping your legs parallel. And release. Just move your hips a little side to side for a moment. Take a nice exhale with a sigh out through the mouth. Let's do it again. Somatic release here. Second side. Left leg will bend, thighs are parallel. If you can, keep your chest up. Otherwise, modify it. No problem. You can bow your head down. There are benefits to both even. From your hips, from your pelvis, push your leg bones back. Lengthen your legs to help open your quads here. Press your left thigh down right above your knee so you're anchoring that spot down. And try to keep your left hip down. Steady breath, soft eyes. Breathing through your nose, what we do on the mat, is very helpful. It's a practice we want to learn to do all day, not mouth breathing. This will help regulate your nervous system, help you have a nice calm mood. After your next breath out, release. Push up to all fours. Inhale, find a back bend. Tilt the pelvis up. Exhale, scoop out the tailbone and round. Inhale, move like liquid, opening into what we call dog tilts. Exhale, scoop and round into the cat. Come into neutral spine. And now focus on your rib cage, moving down, then left, stirring up and over to the right. Big circles, as if the middle of your body is doing this work laterally. Reverse direction, ribs go down, right, up, and left. Continuing that circuit. Feel free to add on any movements to your head, your neck, your shoulders, stirring it all up. And now finding a place of stillness, child's pose. Your big toes touch. Your knees are wider than your outer ribs as you crawl the hands forward, tent on fingertips, bow the head. If that's hard to get your head down, put a prop underneath your forehead. Dig your finger pads into the mat and really stretch your arms here. Breathe into the sides of your body. Feel the expansion and contraction inherent with each breath here. Now bring your palms flat. Lift your fingertips so they point up to the sky and push outward through the very base of the hands. Spread your fingers like bright sunbeams. Stretching out the wrist and the forearms. One more breath. And as we're ending our practice here, make an offering by turning your palms up. You can soften and bend at the elbows and just find comfort here. Think of the person you're dedicating today's practice to, sending your care, your blessing towards. Wishing them well, wishing them health and peace, joy, freedom, and blessing yourself with those same gifts. Stay here as long as you can. Another minute or two would be perfect. Thank you so much for getting on the mat with us. We're always honored every time you show up, breathe, and move together. We'll see you next time. Namaste.